Yeah! Woohoo! Here we go!
Hello, every creature. So today I'm going to be doing my analysis slash review on Spyro Year the Dragon or Spyro 3. What's kind of funny is I actually own it on every single version of console and PC there is, but I'm going to be doing it for the PS1 and the remaster for the PS4, just to be fair wise. So let's get into it. So starting off the bat, Spyro Year the Dragon is a 2000 platformer game developed by Insomniac Games and published by Sony Computer Entertainment for the PlayStation, or PS1 for short. That being said, the Spyro Reignited trilogy came out in 2018 and the Nintendo Switch and Windows PC version came out in 2019. The reason for the remake, just like the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy, was because it was in celebration for the 20th anniversary of Spyro. So with the Spyro Reignited trilogy, they had to update the music, the sound effects, the visuals, the voiceover, and they even had to, because they didn't have the code for the original three, they had to make a special program just to remap everything to make sure it was in the right positions as the original to get as close as possible to each of the three games. Now, the reason why I'm talking about 3 more than 1 and 2, which I plan on doing a review for 1 and 2, is because 3 was the one I played more. I guess the main reason why was because with 3, they had better mechanics, so like you can actually swim and whatnot. But for what many people don't realize is too, is the reason why I love Spyro so much, whether it being the original 2000 Year of the Dragon or the 2019 Year of the Dragon remake, is because if you look closely at my dragon, it's not specifically exactly the same, but his design was motivated by Spyro himself. Then again, when it came to gaming too, I remember watching my mom play a lot of Spyro and a lot of Crash Bandicoot because they were two of her favorite game series, other than Sonic, but that's besides the point. Anyways, the main story of Spyro Year the Dragon was that an empress stole all the dragon eggs, and you had to go through each of the portals throughout the world to regain all of the eggs. Or I should technically say the Forgotten Worlds, that's what it is. But anyways, there was 150 magical dragon eggs you had to pretty much gather around, and you had to travel across 30 different worlds gathering gems and eggs, mind you. And that being said, you also had to use some of the gems to unlock different characters, and then you would use those characters to do little mini games and stuff like that to get more eggs. So altogether, you had several different characters, including Spyro, and basically what y'all were doing was pretty much saving the world. Though it's funny to me that the first two games released in Japan, but the third one did not get a release. Though it's funny because the development of Year of the Dragon spanned for about 10.5 months. And just like many games, the development team was pretty much influenced by games like Doom, Crash Bandicoot, and a host of many other games. Which is pretty cool because it shows that whenever you develop games, you can pretty much take inspiration from anything, spanning from Mario to Earthbound to pretty much whatever. Which I actually find that pretty cool. So, funny little side note. So, the reason why Spyro was called Year of the Dragon wasn't really for any other reason other than 2000 in the Zodiac calendar was Year of the Dragon. So, that's literally why they named it that. Oh, and another good interesting thing about the game was it had a really cool piracy protection to where if someone tried to play a cracked version, it would not let them and it encouraged them to actually buy the official version of the game, which is actually pretty cool because you don't see that a lot nowadays, except for with certain games. But to be honest, comparing the two of them, I can see a major difference between when I fell in love with it in 2000 compared to now. And I would say the original, while it doesn't stand up to today's standards, but because of the remake, I highly suggest playing it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like this and want to see more content, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.